In general, Harry Hunt's research, three things that are very important to him. One is to prove things as with using few assumptions as possible, so it has the widest possible applicability. The second is to make your reductions as efficient as possible, that is, as small a size as you can, so that the implications for hardness are stronger. And third, try to make your reductions go into natural subsets that might occur in practice, so you're really proving something hard. And its work was kind of in line with that philosophy. We defined the power index of a function. For example, 2 to the n was called power index 1, and 2 to the square root of n, which is called power index 1/2, and so forth. Then we noted that if you assume that the power index of Saturn is 1, which we call the satisfiability hypothesis, then according to the size of the reduction you made, you could make conclusions about the complexity of the thing you were targeting. For example, the partition problem. The reduction from SAT to the partition problem, as even originated by Karp, is n squared in size. That is, given the SAT problem, it maps it onto a partition problem, which is n squared. So that means there's a match between the size of the reduction and its implication for hardness, and the algorithm that we have. I mean, there's no wiggle room there unless you can do SAT bigger. And the suggestion we made is that if the conclusion you draw from your reduction doesn't match the best algorithm you know, then there's room for improvement. Either improving your look for a faster algorithm, or look for a better reduction. So those are the two ideas of using that notion. One, to talk about the implications of your reductions according to size, and the other to suggest where you should look for improvements either in the algorithm or the reduction.
At UAlbany, you also worked with Harry Hunt on algorithms for combinatorial problems by exploiting subproblem independence. Can you describe how this work came about?
Well, again, looking for cases and situations where where the structure of the problem gives you improvements over the general algorithm. And we looked at satisfiability, and we looked at it as an algebraic problem. That is, you want to evaluate the sum of products over a ring, and the conditions that would make it go through, that is, which would make dynamic programming go through, or distributive and commutative laws. So, and we called it channel width because that is the amount of information you need to pass from one sub-problem to another. Anyway, this algebraic approach did lead to a couple of other papers. One is we showed how this could be extended to quantified formulas. And the second, we showed how if you have something that can be done non-deterministically in the sublinear space and in linear time, that that can be explained entirely in terms of channel width. That is, all those problems could be reformulated as SAT problems with limited channel width.